Hey, what's up guys? I am making a video of how to replace your bearings from your spindle on a Bradley Mower 48. I haven't been able to find this kind of video anywhere on the web, and I was thinking I should share this with you guys. So let's start. So at this moment, I'm using the pliers just to remove a Circlip lock to keep the rod in place. So right now I'm using the presser to push down the rod. It should come out through the bottom. The main thing about this kind of work is that you need to have the right tools. Without not having these items, it just makes everything so hard. So I got this presser from Harbor Freight. It cost me $200, $199. I had to get it. I've called different places to get quotes of how much they would charge me to replace my spindles. They were charging me $100 each. And Bradley Mower have this thing that it does happen kind of frequently. So, but not so far for me. Everything's been okay. I did have one spindle go bad. They took care of it. They sent me a whole other spindle. And then after that, my other spindle took a crap. So now I had to replace that one, get it fixed, So this is the one that I'm doing right now. Some of these tools might break, so just be aware, when you use it using a presser, there's a lot of force going on, so just be careful. Watch your feet. There's the rod. It's about to pop out from the bottom. Now, this particular rod, it has some groove that I'm about to point out. And my first spindle was kind of worn out. It had a really bad groove. This one is pretty straight. I have to call Bradley Mowers to let them know about that one rod so they can send it to me. Another downside of Bradley Mower is that we don't have the facilities around here that is nearby. Everything's so far away. So whenever I have to do repairs, I have to really just get in there and do it. Hopefully it's not the serious stuff, I'm not really a mechanic, so I just have some basic knowledge. Just remember, man, it's all about patience. Just have fun with it, Don't get frustrated. Just relax. You got all day long, right? But it was an experience for me. This presser, I had to get it. If it wasn't for this presser, I would have been in a serious situation. So right now, I am pressing this down to get the bearings out. Another thing is, I use a 39 millimeter socket to go ahead and just slide it right inside the spindle, the hub, to push out the other bearings on the other side. It worked out just right. Look at how it fits. Nice and smooth. Almost tight, but you know, I was thinking maybe a 39, a 40, about a 40 millimeter, maybe a 39 millimeter might fit even tighter. So right now, I'm using one of the old bearings for leverage. I put that on top of the bearing just to get it, pushed in just enough into the hub. Yes. Let me drink some tea. At this moment, today at this moment was about, I would say, 92, 93 degrees. It was pretty hot. So what I'm about to show you is that the bearings have to go as far in as possible. There is these grooves. That's where you slide in your Circlip rings. I'm using the socket to push it down as much as I can, but do it gently in different directions. Just patient, guys. Take it easy. Don't do it too hard. You don't want to destroy your bearings. See? There's the groove right there. It's perfect. Those are the Circlip rings and the washer. There you go. It went right in. I'm using red tacky grease. It's sustained some kind of temperatures in 550 Fahrenheit. I'm pushing in on the other side of the hub. I'm pushing in the bearings. I'm making sure that it doesn't go too far in, because then you'll be fighting to get that old bearing out. You don't want that. That'd be like a waste of time. So once you get it in there, you put in your Circlip rings, and then you start working with your rod. Remember, guys, pay very close attention of how they come out and how they go in. It's very important. Please pay very close attention. So on these particular hubs, one side is shorter and the other side is longer. That's how I was able to distinguish which side the rod is going to go in. So I hope you guys pay attention to that. That's very important. You don't want to slide that thing in there and then you have to take it back out, and then you're taking a chance to damaging your rings. I mean your bearings. Take your time, guys. No rush. I never done this before, so I would have to say it took me about maybe 3-4 hours. But you know, I know I could do it. Yeah, sorry about the camera angle. But what I'm doing right now is sliding, pressing the rod into the hub. Now I'm gonna put the rings on the other side where it will keep the rod in there, so this way it doesn't slide out while it's spinning, cutting your grass. That would not be good. Yeah. What a day. So right now I'm using the Circlip pliers to push those rings in. So I'm saying is that they have these prongs. You gotta make sure they have these prongs on them. It's not just the regular pliers. It's called Circlip remover pliers. And so now I am sliding the spindle from the bottom a little difficult, but it's doable. Just take your time, no rush. Don't always use your power tools, you know, just you don't want to strip it, you don't want none of that stuff, man. Just take your time. So I got a fan on my neck. This fan was pretty amazing, man. It kept me nice and cool, you know what I'm saying? And that's, I like to cover myself. I don't like my skin showing the sun. I'm just like that. So you have to hold the bolt from the other side. And make sure you just start doing it, you don't tighten it right away. Just spin them to where it's like almost tight. And then at the end, you tighten it. At this point, I am putting the blades. Actually, no, I couldn't put the blades yet. I had to fix the belt because it needed some tension on the spindle. So this way, when I put in the blade and I screw it in, and then eventually I have to tighten it with a. This was a awesome experience. I never done this before, so that was even better. Everything's working well. Very happy. And I feel very proud of myself doing something like this. So I know you guys can do it too. Just take your time, patience. And that's it. If you guys like what you saw, subscribe for more content. Peace.